Hello, hello, good evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Sorry I'm a bit late. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Anne. Hi, Barb. Hi, Shaz. Patricia. Jackie again. Barb, Jan. Hello, Jan. Hi, John. Okay, I'm just going to get straight to it because I know I'm late and I've got a couple of steps to this idea that I have. Totally inspired. Big shout out to Flower School YouTube channel, Flower School. Oh, sorry, let me get the right name for it. The YouTube channel, the YouTube channel is called Flower School, and I was inspired by an arrangement that was done by Leanne, who's the CEO, the owner of that organisation, that company, the school. She did purples and greens, and it's absolutely stunning. I will share the link with you. Hold on, just to see if I can go back. And basically, she used some silvery. I think they must have sprayed some silvery ferns and stuff, and it was just so pretty. And mix some sort of purpley hydrangeas in there. They also had this gorgeous like purple bauble thing with gold, and actually they're currently live at the moment. They're doing a demonstration at the moment, but anyway, I've got to get on and do mine, so I'll have to watch that on the replay. But this is a channel that I've mentioned in the past that I get a lot of inspiration from, looking at how they do colour schemes, how they work with flowers, how they mix textures and arrange the flowers. So anyway, I've just popped the link to the video. So if you want to just click on that, open it up in another window and watch it afterwards. All right. Hi, Carla, Jodie, April, Annie, Valerie, hello. Oh, hi Donna, lovely to see you. Oh, Shaz, lots of love to her. Please give her lots of love from us. Please, actually, everyone in the chat, please send up some heart emojis for Shaz's daughter. You know, thoughts still with you. Get well soon, lovely. Right, so let's get stamping. So these were the colours that I picked out. Got these purples. I probably will also grab fresh Freesia as well. So, you know, that lovely purple and green colour scheme that you guys seem to love so much. But also I'm going to put some silver into here. But what I'm going to do is actually heat emboss the silver first. And I know that's a little bit risky, but I'm just going to do it and hope for the best. So what I want to do is stamp this stamp here, this flower, and also some silvery sort of ferns and things. So I thought this one, get that one out. That one there. And then maybe stamp. Actually, I'm wondering whether... No, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to do what I planned. That one too. Sorry, I was thinking, I wonder if it'd be interesting to do the stamping and then do the embossing afterwards. That is a thought. But I kind of want the embossed areas to guide me, really. I guess that's why I want to stamp it first. Okay, so here I am using my embossing buddy. This is just to make sure that I don't have any sticky, oily bits on here. Oh, look at all those hearts. Yay! Oh, brilliant. Thank you, everybody. That's lovely. All that love for Shaz and her and Katharina. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Now I'm using my dirty Versamark because sometimes using a slightly dirty one is good because you can sort of see what you're stamping, but no, I can't see it. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to trust that I know what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just, yeah, leave it at that. Okay. Just gonna grab my nuts. Sorry, ignore the banging in the background. I just have to throw something on the floor. Okay, so we'll have one there. One coming from there. I can just about see where I stamped. Just. I know you can't. It's like invisible ink to you. Okay. I suppose I can always go in afterwards and stamp more. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop there. Pop that there. Pop that there. Get rid of these. Get my silver embossing powder. That ready. Do the thing. There we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, how did I? Oh well. Oh well. Never mind. That one is just smack bang in the middle of there. I'm just going to try and get rid of some of that. Display some of it a bit. All right, in hindsight, I think I should have embossed the flowers first, then do the leaves. But I don't want to waste your time, so I'm just going to keep going. Move you up a second. All right. See, I even make a mess when clearing up. Come on. I wish I had little elves that could come and just, you know, tidy up for me. Do we all wish that? Oh, I'm not even plugged in. That's not very handy, is it, Ruth? Right, let's get some electricity. Right. I can read your comments now. Hi, Woo. Hi, Janine. Hi, Janice. Hi, Jane. Hi, Glenna. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Louise. Who else have I missed? That's funny you ask about... Oh, Glenna having snow. I thought you were asking Wendy if she had snow. Funny thing was, the other day, we did have a little bit of snow. I had snow on my side of town. Wendy had nothing. I mean, when I said I had snow, I had a sprinkle. But it was really funny. Wendy drove over to my side and I had a little bit and she had nothing. We live about a mile away from each other. Oh, hold on, last one. Gosh, you can really tell when you overheat something. When you overheat that powder, it really doesn't look as good. It's not terrible, but it just does not look as good. Right, so I'm not too worried about the fact that I've completely missed some of these, because what I'm going to do is when I've completely stamped on this, I will go back and stamp some more silvery bits. So this is just a guideline. So let's get stamping. Right, I fancy using this lovely big one just to get some colour down. Carla's freezing. Freezing, what does it say? Freezing. Big snow coming tonight. Oh. Hi, Vicky. What do you call a lobster who won't share his Christmas toys? Shellfish. Am I right? Am I right? Did I get it right? Hi, Cheryl. I don't know why I've gone for a lilac leaf. Oh well, I've done it now. Oh well. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't thinking then, but I've done it. So this is fresh Freesia. And I don't know if you've noticed, I'm basically repeating the pattern as I go along. It does make life easier. You just basically stamp some flowers, then stamp some leaves around them and just stick to the same repeat pattern. Honestly, it's brilliant. It works. I do want to stamp though some kind of nice big folk. Oh no, I'm not going to do that just yet. Sorry, I'm 5 steps ahead. I want to make sure I stamp some really gorgeous dark purples, but I will do that in a minute. Let's get some lighter colours down first. So let's get some parakeet down. And ooh, shall we go for a bit of Christmas season? This stamp set, honestly, it's worth its weight in gold. It just has so many different types of leaf in it. It's fab. Lo, I was right. Oh, what was I right about? I mean, part of me wants to say that I'm always right, but I know that I'm not. I'm right in my own head until I get corrected by somebody. And I'm happy to be corrected. When it warms up, it snows. Yeah, that's it. The snow doesn't come with the freezing weather, does it? It comes when it just warms down a little. So I'm trying not to crash these greens into the purple if I can help it. So this is where I'm kind of not completely not strictly sticking to my original kind of, or just stick them in the same place each time. I'm just going to pop some greens coming in on there, because at the end of the day I do want this beautifully covered. I don't really want any white spaces on here. So let's just make use of this while it's in my hand. So, you know, rules can be broken. You know, set them up and then break them. That's fine. Hello, Ruthie. My family call me Mrs. Always Right. Oh, I'm always right when it comes to usually for like finding things. Yeah, although in our house we had a missing DVD for a few days. My son has been watching what's it? Legend of Korra. It's a manga thing, and he watched the whole Avatar series, season 1, in a few days. He just kind of binge watched them, and then he started through Legends of Korra, and then the DVD mysteriously disappeared. So we've been like looking for it everywhere, and you know when you get to the point where you look in the same place twice, 3 times because you can't believe it's not there. That was what was happening in our house. Anyway, what night was it? The other night Tom took up a pile of or I took up a pile of clothes. You know, linens and clothes that needed putting away. And I I got into bed. It was rather late, as it usually is, and I thought, I can't be bothered to move these clothes. I'm just going to leave them on my bed and sort them out in the morning. So I was sorting out the clothes, and lo and behold, there was the DVD, just sort of in amongst the laundry. So I sort of can figure out how it got there, but anyway, my son was very happy that we found it. Right, so this is Soft Succulent, this ink colour that I'm using, Soft Succulent. It's a gorgeous kind of grey green, and this colour was featured in that floral arrangement that I mentioned to you earlier. Okay, I lost my white plates for my cut and emboss and had to buy new ones. Oh, Ella, no! How frustrating. Have you found them yet? Have they turned up anywhere? Right, I'm going to go back to using this one because I do like this leaf and I want to see more of this texture in other places. Hello, Carolee. Yeah, sometimes it's good to have spare ones anyway. But yeah, that is frustrating. Have they fallen down the back of something? Like the back of a shelf, or I don't know. Did you take them anywhere? I feel like we need a little bit more of this fresh freesia down here, don't we? Because I forgot that there would be some coming up from the bottom. Ooh, let's talk Christmas movies. What are your favourite like films to watch at this time of year? Then don't necessarily have to be Christmas themed, but just your favourite sort of this time of year, you know, cozying up films. You've pulled apart your room. Oh no. Oh gosh, that's frustrating. Right, now I do want to colour this in. Only all my... Oh, I know what I could do. I could colour it in with my Stampin' Blends. And actually, Stampin' Blends is probably a better idea. I have just taken up to my son all my Stampin' Blends because he's got a mock art exam tomorrow and he wanted to use them. So let's just use the Rich Razzleberry pen. And actually it's better to colour in. If you're colouring in on top of embossing powder embossed images, I was trying to figure out how I was going to say that. Don't use the Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol based, unless you want the colour to show up on top of the embossed areas. Like I saw Janice just did a video the other day where she deliberately embossed white onto a dark colour and then coloured them in with the Stampin' Blends. That's a really fun technique. But if you want this, if it's like silver or gold or copper or whatever, and you want that colour to show through, use a water-based pen. Do not use... I'm just going to colour that in. I'm going to do... I think I'm just going to colour Blackberry Bliss over the top of that. Yeah, don't use your Stampin' Blends for colouring in if you want the colour of the embossing powder to show through. Okay, you can sort of still see the silver there, can't you? Love Actually. It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Carol, the 1955 edition. Ooh, so who is acting in the 1955 Christmas Carol edition? Come on, let's talk Christmas Carol for a minute. Christmas in Connecticut. I don't think I've ever seen that. Home Alone. I can't find my leopard print embossing folder from the Wildcat suite. I knew it has slid somewhere. Oh no, Melissa, how frustrating. Hi, Elizabeth. So I'm just looking down at the moment because I've got to just try and colour. Why did I decide to do this? But anyway, you could use pencils if you want a more softer look. You could use pencils instead, or you could use the daubers to just put a very soft layer of ink on. But I've started, so I'll finish. You can watch this on double speed if you want to. If you don't want to see me do this. Haha, not you guys on the live though. Right. Alistair Sim. 1951. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, animated with Fred Astaire. Oh, I started watching White Christmas the other day, but I have to admit I got a little bit bored. I was just like, I just want to hear the songs. And what was really funny, my parents were here when I had it on. And there was some really obscure song that I was like, I'm not sure I know that one. My parents were like humming along to it. They totally knew it. So that was quite sweet. Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh, love a bit of Charlie Brown. I wonder where I can find that. Right, this is a bit of Blackberry Bliss now that I'm putting in the centre, because I want to have that centre show up a little bit darker. So there we go. I don't know if that's showing through for you. Oh yes, it does. There we go. All right, nice. So I'm just going to pop my spare stamps over here for a sec, because I don't want to lose them. And I'm thinking, could go for a nice bit of a poinsettia, a nice one in Blackberry Bliss. I'm thinking pocket full of miracles. Oh, you love it, but you can't find it to watch. Oh, Jodie says it was just on. TCM ran it. Oh, I can feel the juiciness of this ink pad. It's quite juicy. Now I've just realised I've turned that round. It's weird. I can't. It's like, because I started it this way. I can't flip it. Okay. Because I've got to get my bearings on it. Stamp that there and there. Ooh, that's nice. It's a nice different sort of texture, isn't it, to what I've just done. I feel like I need to have 3 there though. So let's just do, there we go, nice cluster of 3. I think I'll have another one there. Because I've got this holly here, I don't feel I can really do a big flower there. Okay, ooh, there. One up here. Sorry about this glare here. Try and move my light. Oh, is that better? The Muppets. Oh, heading to bed. Lunch with your cuppa and card ladies tomorrow. Oh, nice. Good. Have a wonderful time, Janice. Snowman. Oh, yes. We're walking in the air. I've lost my teddy bear. It's cold. Do you remember those alternative lyrics? Right. Okay, that's enough for the poinsettias. Oh, I've just dropped something. I heard it fall. Oh, found it. Oh, yes, little holly leaves. That would be nice. Just, I don't think that, I think that's probably a bit too small. What about going for that medium one? Apparently, I'm going to see a panto tomorrow. Are you? Oh. I thought you were coming to Coffee and Carol. I'm afraid we're not doing pantos at Coffee and Carol's tomorrow, Wendy. The Bishop's Wife and A Christmas Story, which was filmed here in Cleveland. Oh, no, you're not, Wendy, says Louise. Which panto went? Or do you not know? Is it a surprise? I have a subscription to Intershare Christmas. A loads of Christmas movie. Far too many to watch. Oh, yeah. They're not all, you know. They do churn them out, don't they? So they're probably not all of the highest quality. But, you know, I'm sure you all have your favourites. Which is why I'm asking you guys, what are the good ones? Thank you. Does anyone remember the children's special about Nest of the Donkey? Oh, no, that sounds very sweet. Beauty and the Beast is your favourite Disney film. Oh, it is a good one. I think that was the first animated one I saw in the cinema. I was probably about 12 or 13, I think. Yeah. Oh, did you, Barb? Which one did you see? The one in Vienna or the one in London? I've watched both. Yeah, it's really good fun, isn't it? As my dad said, he's quite a showman. And my dad was like, once you've seen the one, you've seen them all. And I was like, well, they do play different stuff. It's not always the same. You know, the Christmassy one is definitely Christmassy, isn't it? Right, I want another texture of Parakeet Party in here now. So I'm going to go for these lovely rounded leaves. I love these leaves. Oh, by the way, this is on offer still. This stamp set, it's quite reduced. If you want it, Merriest Moments, it's a good one. And actually, the free shipping for orders over £60 has started already in the UK. So I'm going to be putting what I hope to be my last order of December in after I've done this live. Love this texture of leaf. I'll be home for Christmas. Oh, you watched the London one? Yeah, we thought it was funny when it oh no, you know what happens anyway. Anyway, there's a moment, I'm not going to spoil it. Barb, you know what I'm talking about. There's a moment when the audience is a little bit surprised, and the look on one woman's face, I just think she probably thought that Andre had to pay for a new hairdo. Yeah, we won't spoil it for people, Barb. We won't mention what happens, just in case they watch it. Oh, that is a fabulous song, yes. Oh, holy night. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Oh no, wrong key. Anyway, I'll stop. Sang the wrong note. She's getting very full, isn't it? Okay, I think we need some purple berries in here now. So, go for some rich razzleberry berries. I don't know whether to do the stalks. I'm wondering whether it'll be fine without stalks. For a bit of a change. Just have little clusters of berries. In the bleak midwinter. Oh yes, I love that. I like when PBS has the Celtic Women Christmas specials. Oh, night Louise. Night Wendy. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Fall on your knees. Hello, Navarana. Radio City Christmas Hall always had the angels singing it as the nativity came on stage. Oh. In the bleak midwinter, frosted winds made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water as a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long ago. I can't do the Messiah, I'm afraid. A bit too complicated, but yes, nevertheless, very good. Oh, now some of you remember I recommended the album by Christopher Tin, The Lost Birds. Voces 8, who sang on that album, they have just recorded Handel's Messiah, and you can purchase like a virtual ticket to watch their version. I think it's only about £14, but you've got until the beginning of January to watch it. Like, you can just watch it again and again and again, but it's like a limited, it's like a month. You just have a month to watch it. So if you enjoyed the choral singing of Voces 8, you might enjoy it. I've not bought one yet. I was thinking about purchasing it because I loved watching what they did with the Lost Birds. Right, I am going to cheat a little bit. And shall I use a bit of Granny Apple Green for the centre? Or yellow. I'll just go yellow. I think I might just go yellow. Because I don't actually have Parakeet in the pen. So I've got it on... I've got a stamping blend. Oh, good. Sing along with me. Thank you, Shaz. I've never thought I've had a beautiful voice. I don't think I have a very pretty voice. I just can sing in tune when I know the tune. So that's what I try and do. And I try and make sure I enunciate so you can hear the words. There was some lovely singers tonight at my son's Christmas concert. They had I think they called it a winter concert, not a Christmas concert. Yeah, so my eldest son was comparing or emceeing tonight at the high school. And it was really funny because, sorry, I'm laughing because this just exemplifies him this year. He's a child that just gets involved in everything. So one minute he's like on the stage presenting people, you know, saying, right, let's put our hands together for such and such a person who's going to sing this and that. Great. And then it's like, right, so now the choir are going to sing, da da da. So he doesn't go off the stage. He stays on the stage while the choir comes on and he sings with the choir. Then they're like, right, and now the school band are going to play blah, blah, blah. Then he scoots off and he's playing the piano. Then another one, it's like, right, now the school band are going to play, or the jazz band is going to play such and such, and he scoots off and he's playing the glockenspiel. And then at one point, and he has done this before, he goes, and now we have on the piano Ethan Magnus, which of course is him, and he makes out that he's waiting for Ethan to come through the door. And of course he doesn't, because he's standing there. So then he goes, oh yeah, that's me. So he went and sat at the piano. And then he said, he goes, now for those of you who were at the last concert, and I told that joke, he said, thank you for laughing again. It was so funny. There with his Christmas jumper. And he played, so last time he played the Merry-Go-Round of Life that is featured in Howell's Moving Castle. This time he played a piece from Spirited Away. I think it's, oh, hold on. No, I might have got that wrong. It's something wind, something of the wind. It's another sort of Studio Ghibli piece. Anyway, it was very pretty. He played it very well as well. Although he did say, when we were walking home, he said, oh, I missed a whole bar at the end. And I went, oh, did you? I didn't notice. Anyway, yes, he did. He played it very nicely. Right, I've got the dottage out. I hope Glenn is sitting down. I just want to pop a little bit of dottage around where I've already done the berries. I'm just going to focus on that area to start off with, and then I'm going to decide what else to do. I think I may go back in and do some silver embossing. I just feel like it needs it. I'm just going to do some dots around there. Oh, hi Susan. Oh, fantastic, lovely. Oh, sending you lots of love. It's so tricky, isn't it? It's, you know, it's just one of those things. It's, you've got to wait for it to pass. Have you got this set, Susan? Right. Right, I think it's time to do a little bit more embossing. What I might do though is emboss with this one here, this lovely little fern. And before I do that though, I am going to get my embossing buddy, because not all of this ink will be completely dry yet. It's sort of touch dry, but you know what embossing powder's like, it will stick to anything that is slightly moist. Moist, I like that word, moist. Doing a Miranda. Moist. I think I've over powdered. You've been using it tonight. Ah, oh, it's so good. So good, this sunset. Hello, Midge. Merci, thank you. Right, so let's get the Versamark back. So this is Versamark ink. It is sold by Stampin' Up. You can purchase it from other places, but obviously we do sell it. And we've just used this for years to do our heat embossing with. It's a slow drying ink. It's clear normally. I mean, it's still fairly clear, even though that's pretty dirty. Well, not dirty, but marked. It actually is surprisingly clear still. They can be re-inked. Okay, there is a re-inker. So if it starts to not work, just get yourself a re-inker, basically. All right, so just got to remember I did one there, so I'm not going to do another one too close. So I did send off today some of my customer catalogues. So you should be getting them in the next few days. Unless you're one of my local ladies. And I will try and get those, hand deliver those at some point. Oh, let's just, I fancy having one come out of there. Just popping some, oh no, that one could probably have one there. Right. Free shipping on the 15th. Yes, it's 1 minute away from the 15th here, but it's actually gone live for us already because we're on Europe time in the UK in terms of how our stores work, our online store works. So yeah, if you're placing an order over £60 or what is that in euros? Is that 75 euros or 80 euros? I'm not too sure. You get free postage. Just for 1 day only. Now, the only thing is, it's not guaranteed to arrive before Christmas. Okay, it may not arrive. But if you just want to place a quick order, especially if you're a demonstrator and you want to get some of those new products, you just want to put a little order in, it's worth doing. So I'm just having a quick look at this before I put my embossing powder away. Oh, the turtle punch, yes. Yeah, it's such a unique shape. Especially if you're getting the stamps to go with it. And you'll save 10%, won't you? Oh, hi Leanne. You never thought to emboss on a one-sheet wonder. Oh, there we go. Every day's a school day. Hi, Misty. I mean, if you like the turtles, you need to get the turtle punch. I'm thinking I might get the bunny rabbit one. I do like the bunny. Hello, Gail Malone. Welcome, welcome. Do let us know where you're from. We love meeting the new peoples. Don't give away too much information though. Just roughly in the world where you're from. And do come again. When will your order go in, Ruth? Oh, I was going to do it after this live, Vanessa. I've got yours. I've added yours already, Miss Vanessa. Right, do you think it needs... I think it needs silver dottage. Yeah, anything, Nessa. Nessa likes a good bargain though. She's given me her bargains. But I want to be honest, Ness, I want to try and get it in because I don't want stuff to sell out. Because I've got 5 ladies who've ordered this bundle, the Merriest Moments bundle, and I just want to get it in. So if you do decide you might want something again tomorrow, then I actually might put another order in tomorrow because my son who's using all my oh, I haven't done that one. My son who's using my Stampin' Blends tomorrow, I've said to him to give me a list of all the Stampin' Blends that I need to replace because I was going to add that to the order. So it might be that I put a demo order or something in tomorrow. Another little order. Right. I think some little dots, little dotages, I think would look nice on this. Yes, I've got a 3D class on Saturday morning, but it will be Saturday evening for the Aussies. If anyone wants to take part, please let me know. Also, I have a masking class on Saturday, my Saturday evening, which is afternoon for the US and Canada, if anyone is interested. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to do the graphic for that as well. Here we go again with the silver embossing powder. Where did I put it? Oh, there. I think I'm going to do it this way this time. See if I make less of a mess. It's a lot of embossing powder when it all comes out of that tub. Yes, very early. It's 7 a.m. my time. So that's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning for you Aussies, depending which part of Australia you're in. What's Martina found out the other day to my display? Glycerin acts quite like Versamark. Oh, good idea. So as I'm embossing these dots, I'm trying not to heat up anything that I previously heated too much, because you can overheat embossing powder and it doesn't look great. So as soon as you see it melt, you need to move away from the embossing powder. Okay, I think that is it. Okay, the one thing I don't like is I've got lots of this kind of like green, white space, particularly around this flower here, these flowers. I'm going to get out the little holly and a little tiny block. And just add, I think I'm going to grab some Granny Apple Green. I haven't used this green yet, but it's fine. It's in the colour scheme, so fine. I have you on the big TV. Oh, wow. Hi, Susan. My hands are now famous. Okay, so I'm just going to try and, as I said, I don't like this white section around that flower here. So I'm not even using the stamp like I would normally use it. I'm just using it to fill in some gaps. That's better. I prefer that now. Just wasn't sitting right with me. Oh yes, blender brush is another option, Jodie. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I think I'm happier now, she says, and spots a space. All right, there we go. So that's taken about an hour to do because there's quite a lot of detail on there, and I was chatting to you guys. So I know it may feel like, whoa, that's a lot of time to spend on creating a piece of paper, but this is the sort of design that I would just use very small sections of it. So I would cut this up into at least 8 pieces, if not more than that, possibly 9 or even more. So when you divide up your time like that, it hopefully, you know, makes it worth spending the time. Let's just have a look. So if you wanted to do slim lines, oh, there's plenty there to do that. Like even like, look how small these sections are, and that each one has got plenty of detail on them. So like you could just do a triangle section. Let's see if I get any more of my templates. Oh, here we go. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you could have 8. But I'm thinking you could even, I do have one actually, 4 9s. I don't know where I put it though. No, can't find it. Oh no, this is powdery. I was like, what can I feel? So there we go. That's a stamped one sheet wonder using purples and greens. I hope it's kind of achieved. I wanted that very sort of regal look rather, with the beautiful silver in there. So the colours I used were Fresh Freesia, Parakeet Party, Soft Succulent, Rich Razzleberry, Blackberry Bliss, and a little bit of Granny Apple Green right at the end. So there we go. That's your colour scheme there. And then stamp sets, I used hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry, my phone ran out of battery, and my phone is also my mic. So there we go. I'm just going to have to leave it there for tonight. So I'm just going over the stamp sets. I use Quiet Meadow, Botanical Layers, Merriest Moments, and Christmas Season. So four there, but one, you know, you could swap out if you don't have that flower. Use the Versamarker ink as well, and silver embossing powder and your heat tool. And I stamped it all on basic white cardstock. Right, so that was that to start. There we go. I'm back. Yeah. And I used crushed curry for the centre, just with the pen. And I used the Rich Razzleberry and Blackberry Bliss Stampin' Right markers and a crushed curry Stampin' Right marker, just to put that little bit of yellow in the centres. And I coloured the flower in with a Rich Razzleberry with Blackberry Bliss centres. So, yeah. Now I'm here. Oh. Can you guys not see me? Oh no, I am here. I wish I had 23 degrees in my earth. Oh, I've only 18. Oh, I know. I've turned ours down. Yeah. Right. Lovely to see you. I'm off to do some shopping. Vanessa, message me if you want anything else on that order. But I'll pop this order through now, and I will also set up a new host code. So I will reshare out that new host code if you do want to shop through to January. Okay. Yeah, Elaine. Yeah, keeping to wood is challenging, isn't it? If you're not near a forest or in an area that has it. So I'm afraid I've had to have my radiator on for the last few days because I just in here just to keep a kind of a temperature that's bearable, so that when I come in, if I want to turn it up a bit more, I can do. But I think if I let the temperature drop too much in here, it just takes too much to do it back up. So I've got my foot warmer on though. That's keeping my feet warm. It's lush. I can stand on it too. It can take my weight, so I'll get up higher. Right, take care everyone. What's happening tomorrow night? Oh, I got my team get together. Zoom team get together. Teamies. Martina, please check your messages. So if you're in my current team, we're having a bit of just a catch up really. So message me if you haven't got those details. And that's including Esther's team as well. Right, I'm going to go. Lovely to see you all, especially Susan. Welcome back, my lovely. And who was that person that visited for the first time? Welcome, and do come again. Yeah. I'm just reading back your comments about the Americans. The American postage costs work differently to ours in Europe. Those of you who are wondering why the Americans are so excited, they get charged 10% of their order. We don't. We just get charged £7 no matter what we order. So, Stampin' Up actually subsidise, which is very kind of them. Cold also affects any liquid craft supplies. Ooh, okay. Good point. Yeah. Right. My goodbye is... no, it can't be that. Oh well. No, I'm just going to say goodbye. 11%. That's gone up. Yeah, gone up. Oh my goodness, Shaz. No radiators, but got a wood burner. Oh, good. Keep those doors open. Let that air circulate as well. Oh, bless you, Shaz. Yes, I'm going to place my order and then go to bed. Right. See y'all. Lots of love, everyone. Why is my mic not working? Why did my mic... Oh. My mic wasn't working then. It's back again. Right.